Hello, my name is Riley.
How old are you?
6.
Where do you live?
In Idaho.
Do you live with your family?
Yes.
Who's in your family?
I have a mom and dad. I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters.
And where do you go to school?
Lincoln.
What's your favorite subject?
Writing.
Writing. Why do you like writing?
Because we don't have to read so much and do math.
Oh. And what do you not like to do? What subject do you not like at school?
Reading.
Why?
Because we have to do reading for like 1 hour.
And what do you like to do on your own time?
Theme study.
Theme study. What is theme study?
Theme studies is when we get to make crafts and stuff.
Hi, Riley. We are going to work on your reading and see how fast you can read and how fluently you can read. Over the next few weeks, that's what we're going to work on. Okay, so what we're going to do today is find out where you're at. So I'm going to give you a story, and you're just going to read it for 1 minute. Do you think you can do that? All right. Go.
One day in summer, Frog was not feeling well. Toad said, "Frog, you are looking quite green." "But I always look green," said Frog. "I am a frog. Today you look very green, even for a frog," said Toad. "Get into bed and rest." Toad made Frog a cup of hot tea. Frog drank the tea and then he said, "Tell me a story while I am resting." "All right," said Toad. "Let me think of a story to tell you." Toad thought and thought, but he could not think of a story to tell Frog. "I will go out on the front porch and walk up and down," said Toad.
Time. Wow, you almost finished the whole story, Riley. Let's see how far you've gotten. I'm going to count. Let's count together. Ready? Let's do it fast. What you're at right now is 110 words per minute. What would you like to make your goal? Since you know now that you're at 110 words, how fast do you want to try to get?
120.
You want to try to get to 120? Okay, so your goal is going to be 120 words per minute. How are we going to get to your goal? What should we do?
Start reading faster.
Just start reading. Feel about 110 words.
Good.
You feel good? Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Set, begin.
One day in summer, Frog was not feeling well. Toad said, "Frog, you are looking quite green." "But I always look green," said Frog. I am a frog. Today you look very green, even for a frog," said Toad. "Get into bed and rest." Toad made Frog a cup of hot tea. Frog drank the tea and then he said, "Tell me a story while I am resting." "All right," said Toad. "Let me think of a story to tell you. You." Toad thought and thought, but he could not think of a story to tell Frog. "I will go out on the front porch and walk up and down," said Toad. "Perhaps that will help me think of a story." One day in summer, Frog was not feeling well. Toad sat.
Done. So you made it to 131. 131. So you jumped from 111 to 131 in 1 week. Okay, Riley, good morning. So here's your reading passage. We are jumping this week to second grade reading level to see how well you do on it to compare to your first grade. Last time we read, you got to 131 words. And hold on, wait for it, begin.
Good, Andrew. I'm glad to hear that. Now, will you please pick up your chair and join your reading group? We're all waiting for you. Andrew stood up in a hurry. His reading group giggled, especially Sharon. He couldn't stand that Sharon. She thought she knew everything. He picked up his chair.
His chair. That was way harder, huh? Second grade. Okay, let's see. You did really good. This word right here is especially. 51 words. 51 words. Let's look at the benchmark for second grade. We want you, at the beginning of the year, second grade, to be 54 words. So you were almost there. So I'm going to give you a choice. This next week, would you like to focus on doing harder reading and getting faster here, or do you want to focus on the first grade level and get even more? Oh, you want to work on bettering yourself here? Okay, that works. I mean, our goal, they want you to be at 54.
I want my goal to be 70.
You're going to try for 70? Oh, wow. Okay. And then,
I'm going to be reading chapter books.
okay, that'll help you a lot with getting fast, but read them aloud. Okay? That means that we can hear you when you read. Okay. Good plan? Hi, Riley. How are you today?
Good.
Yeah? Are you ready to do your reading?
Yes.
And do you remember what our goal is for today?
55.
55 words per minute? Okay, and we moved on to second grade reading, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's go ahead and see. Ready? Flip over and begin.
Good, Andrew. I'm glad to hear that. Now, will you please pick up your chair and join your reading group? We're all waiting for you. Andrew stood up in a hurry. His reading group giggled, especially Sharon. He couldn't stand that Sharon. She thought she knew everything. He picked up his chair and carried it to the corner where his reading group sat. You may begin, Andrew. Miss Kelly said page 16:4. Andrew turned the page in his book, 16:4. 16:4, he couldn't find it. The pages stuck together. Why did Mrs. Kelly have to pick him? Everybody else already had their books open to the right page.
102. Oh my goodness, Riley dear, how does that make you feel?
Good.
What level did we say we put you at?
Second grade.
Second grade, and you're reading 102 words at second grade reading. Wow. Okay, would you like to keep continuing on with second grade reading and get better and faster?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next time we're going to try that. And what goal would you like to set for next time?
115.
115? Okay. So, ready? Go ahead and flip over and begin.
Andrew didn't answer him. He sat in class all day with his blue freckles, and a couple of times Miss Kelly looked at him kind of funny, but she didn't say anything. At 2 o'clock, she called him to her desk. Andrew, Miss Kelly said, "How would you like to use my secret formula? removing freckles. Her voice was low but not slow that the class couldn't hear. For free? Andrew asked. Oh, yes, Miss Kelly said. For free? Andrew scratched his head and thought it's over. Miss Kelly took a small package out of her desk. She handed it to Andrew.
Stop. Okay, Riley. How did you do?
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome. How many words did you get?
104 words.
104 words. And how do you feel about that?
Great.
Why do you feel great?
Because I beat my goal.
Did you beat your goal? That is awesome. What would you like to set your goal for next time? If you hit 104 today, how much do you want to stretch yourself?
I'll try 119.
18.
I said 19.
Oh, 19. And you do realize this is second grade reading, right? Yeah? You have no problems with that?
I've been reading third grade levels instead of my normal levels.
Your normal level is third grade? No? So what do you mean you've been reading third grade level?
I've been getting chapter books at the library at Lincoln.
Yeah? And you've been reading them? Have you been understanding them? Awesome! Good job. Okay. At home, so how much are you reading at school?
Well, not usually every single day I read, because at school I get books up from the library in our classroom and read.
Okay, so you're reading every day at school? Do you know how long you're reading?
For like 10 to 15 minutes.
Every day? And are you reading to yourself quietly? Okay, did your teacher read to you at all?
Yes.
Yeah, she reads too. Do you read in pairs with someone else ever? Or in groups?
Yeah, in groups sometimes.
Yeah.
When we read books at school, sometimes we go in groups.
Okay. So do you do a lot of reading at school? Yeah. How about at home? How much did you do at home?
I read 3 chapters yesterday of a third grade level, and Laura's giving me a book to read.
Yeah.
My final reading. I'm going to do as best as I can. This is first grade.
Okay, ready? Go.
Toad ran across the meadow. Again, he waved the kite. Over his head, he jumped up and down. The kite went up in the air and crashed down in the grass. That kite is junk, said the robins. Threw it away and go home. Toad ran back to Frog. This kite is junk, he said. I think we should throw it away and go home. Toad said, Frog, we need one more try. The kite, waved the kite. Over your head, jump up and down and shout, up, kite, up. Toad ran across the meadow. He waved the kite over his head. He jumped up and down. He shouted, up, kite, up. The kite flew into the air. It climbed higher and higher. We did it, cried Toad. Yes, said Frog.
Time.
It was hot by the stove. My father loosened his collar and pushed at his sleeve. The stuff in the pan was getting thicker and thicker. He held the batter up high in the air. Just right, he said, and sniffed in the smell of the pudding. He whipped the eggs whitest and mixed them into the pudding. The pudding looked soft and lighter than air. Softer and lighter than air. Done, he said. He washed all the pots, splashing water on the floor, and wiped the counter so fast his hair made circles around his head. Perfect, he said. Now I am going to take a nap for if something important
Stop.
happens.
Okay, take your pencil, mark it.
I did actually pretty good. In second grade, I got 105 words. In first grade, I got 130 words. I think I did great.